edition of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. Overseeing that Philadelphia sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys trying to get back to winning football, and they've dropped their last two. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott, along with Brock Heward. Kicker Cameron Dicker looks all set down there. And we're underway here in SoCal. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They stay away more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Complete to number 88.
New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38.
Gain of 7. First down, Eagles.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Taken down right at the line.
Now this is a list that hurts a lot more this time of year. They need every one of these guys out there as they fight for a spot in the postseason.
It is all hands on deck the rest of the way, and every guy who's been lost at some point this season, his presence is surely sorely missed out there. Every team's fighting for a playoff spot, Kate. In the same boat at this point, it's a war of attrition. And who's got the ones standing and fighting at the end? Often the ones who make a postseason run.
Oh, puts him there under this one, right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, and that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. With a couple touchdowns, make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. Certainly some momentum to build on today.
2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's nabbed by Allen. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Play fake, now Herbert to throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Once again, Patterson. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Herbert from the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force the punts and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game. Yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, Britton Covey. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. First down throwing for Hurts. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
11, A.J. Brown. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Gets a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down, are on with Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Rolling into enemy territory. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for Philadelphia first down.
First down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Hurts on first down. He's got Devontae Smith. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25.
First down, Eagles.
We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
To A.J.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
9 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Has it in close. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Barkley. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Stop short of the goal.
Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights.
That ties the game.
And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath, turn some of the momentum in the building.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The best defenses you go look at through the decades are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chargers' 20-yard line.
Here's Hurts. And he sure gave his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
It's a sneak. Hurts. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Tierra Tart on the stop.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Hurts. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Chargers 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. We'll see.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Herbert now. Setting up the screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 4.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Jahan Campbell, yep, another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
2nd and 5.
On the zone read, they'll hand it off to Patterson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, Herbert. On a quick slant, he's got Allen. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That ball heads out about the 15-yard line. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 19-yard
They're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts.
And 6 yards.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Johnston. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Herbert back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's still going at the 30. And they get this down to the 28. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. That's another Chargers first down.
Herbert throwing again. He's got it near the 8. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the red zone on first. Looking right, and he finds it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Covey now to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. And motion the tight end over. Hurts looking to throw. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He just throws this one away.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And hey, at least he held onto the football. They will get nothing on that return. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 5 men now in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Patterson trying this straight ahead. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Campbell on the stop. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Caught by Dotson on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Eagles.
First down throwing for Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. He dodged the tackle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
If that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
It's Hurts once again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Number 26.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
Hurts yet again.
And 3.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They send him left out of the slot. And again, here's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Devontae Smith. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Chargers, 27.
Put a receiver in motion left. Hurts throwing again. Finds Brown right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A.J. Brown. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he's going to work it to the 20. Stops by Deion Henley. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout.
And it's 3rd down.
Caught inbounds downfield. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Hurts now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Benjamin St. Just on the coverage.
They'll bring the tight end in motion. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And they've taken back the lead.
Makes the score
So a
Eagles
field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for a heavyweight matchup in the AFC with the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's last year's MVP, Josh Allen. One of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Bills continue their winning ways. They move to 9-4 with the victory here. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's Marvin Mims Jr., one of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Broncos wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Steelers would go on to win this one by a couple of touchdowns, 21-7 your final. One last look now at the Week 14 scoreboard, the final week with byes. Carolina, New England, the Giants, and San Francisco all off this week. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these 2 sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
set for the kickoff.
Philadelphia.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half. Trying this up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden the second. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of the season. And the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name.
The 44-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
A loss of 2.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. He's still going at the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
more yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Patterson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the Eagles' 15-yard line.
To the air this time. Herbert dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
And the Chargers first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Herbert with a blitz coming. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 17.
Covey now to return this. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in, week out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Completed to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Saquon Barkley. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. 3rd and lone yard coming up.
36-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Keeps away from one. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
11 on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Throwing here, Hurts. He's running with it. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And an Eagle 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st down, Hurts. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st down, Eagle.
From the red zone now. He's keeping it again. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
First of all, you ain't fat long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is,
It's a design look for Hurts. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 8-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Escape. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Eagles grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
24. Chargers 21.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room.
The Chargers take
Average
over
team
1st
tracking him
and
down as he reaches the 35.
35-yard
The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
13 yards.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Got a man. Patterson has it. And this one does not go far. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Third down.
Here he goes. Third and long. On the quick slant, he's got Allen. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
First and 10.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets this forward to the 19. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At the
Herbert
Eagles'
throwing again.
19-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Gain of 3. It's third and
Right in the sneak, it's Herbert. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Dicker connects there, and that will tie things up in the third.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for in the call sheet.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Covey now to return this. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And that's when Reed goes backwards, Brock. They hand him a loss of 5. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now Hurts. Caught by Dotson on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this third down.
And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Put the body on the line for his team. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14. And an Eagle first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Hurts looking to throw.
Chargers 42-yard line.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down, Eagles.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Adate Ole on the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 19.
They go to Barkley again. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Hits him on the in route. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a fourth-quarter lead.
Touchdown.
Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 24.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
This return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Up the middle, here goes Patterson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Second
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Herbert from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
27 yards.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the
Herbert on
30.
first down. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
Complete to Oronde Gadsden
This is
II.
Patterson on the give. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
On the handoff, Patterson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Brought in. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Covey now to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off in the way that he has.
Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To throw, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity. I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Design keeper here for Hurts. He dodged the tackle. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Jake
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Throwing on first is Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers losing by 7. First down from the 42. They'll run here with Patterson. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. We'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate's, keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job, and you got to do yours.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Setting up to pass. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do is try to force that 4th down. It's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
Elliott connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Keeps away from one. The Chargers and receiver Keenan Allen making their way back out. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. First and 10, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
A 4-yard loss
to throw.
makes it 3rd down and 5.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44.
24 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And the spike stops the clock. 28 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's now 2, Kate, but they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making this stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that's certainly a 2-possession lead this late on to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.